Hi students, today let us discuss the topic chromosome duplication. Chromosome duplication is another type of chromosome abnormality. Here, as the name suggests, a segment or some genes in the chromosome gets duplicated or it's repeated in the chromosome during chromosome replication. And as a result, what happens is that some set of genes they get doubled or they get repeated in the chromosome, and the extra copies of the genes are, we call them as repeats. And these chromosomes, these duplicate segments, they may be either they can be incorporated within the parent chromosome, or they can be found in another chromosome, or it may exist as a separate piece. So they can occur in three ways. The extra copies, they can either found in the parent chromosome or in some other chromosomes, or they can exist as a separate piece also. And there are, here in this figure, it illustrates what duplication is. This is a region or this is an area. This segment of a chromosome, it gets duplicated, and after duplication how it occurs is represented here. This segment is doubled here, right? You can see two copies here. So this is the duplicated chromosome. The duplicated area is this one. This was the original one and it was duplicated to form one more extra copy here. So this is how a chromosome occurs after duplication. And there are actually three different types of duplication, which are tandem duplication, reverse tandem duplication, and displaced tandem duplication. Here in this figure, this is the normal chromosomes showing the genes A, B, C, D up to I. And this is how it occurs after tandem duplication. Tandem duplication, here you can see A, B, C, and this BC segment, it is duplicated once to form one extra copy. So it becomes A, B, C, B, C, D, E up to I. The rest is normal. Only this BC segment is duplicated here. So that is tandem duplication. It is duplicated in the same order. The order is not changed. In reverse tandem, see what happens. Here the BC segment is duplicated but in the reverse orientation. B comes below and C goes up. So it is the BC segment, it is reversely oriented here. So this is what a reverse tandem duplication. Tandem means nothing but they occur in continuation. They occur close or nearby each other. So that is tandem duplication. And here also BC segment is incorporated near to it but in reverse orientation. That is why we call them as reverse tandem. See what happens in displaced tandem. Here the BC segment is duplicated and it is incorporated in the other arm of the chromosome, of the same chromosome but in another region. That is called as displaced tandem duplication. And this duplication also, as we discussed in deletion, it can be homozygous duplication or heterozygous duplication. Both are represented here in the figure. In the former one, that is homozygous, both the homologs of a pair of chromosome will have the homologous duplicated sequence. If it is the duplicated segment, if it is present in both the pair or both the homologs of a pair, then we call it as homozygous duplication. In heterozygous duplication, what happens? Here the duplicate copy is found in only one of the pair. Only one pair of the homologue will be having the duplicated copy. That type of duplication is called as heterozygous duplication. So in case of heterozygous duplication, the duplicated region will not have a homologous segment in the normal chromosome. And therefore, during synapses, the duplicated segment forms an unpaired loop, as it is clearly demonstrated in this figure. See, here you can see both these are homologous chromosomes, and during meiotic division they pair. Homologous chromosomes come and pair before undergoing recombination. So during this pairing process, these two chromosomes pair, they align in the same way. A is aligned to A region, B aligned to B region, C to C, D to D, E to E, F to F. In like that, they align along their entire length. During this, what happens is, in case of heterozygous duplication, only one pair is having the duplicated region. The other homologue, this is a normal one, only the one pair, this is a homologous pair, and in this pair only one homologue is having duplication, the other is normal one. So in heterozygous duplication, what happens is, one homologue will not have the duplicated region will not have a corresponding region in the normal homologue to pair. So this is because this is an extra region, right? So this extra region will not have a region or duplicated region in this chromosome to pair with. So what happens is that this extra region loops out like this. So this type of looping is found in heterozygous duplication during synapses. So that is one thing. And a classical example of tandem duplication is the bar eye of Drosophila. The normal eye of female Drosophila is oval, and in case of bar eye, it is oblong narrow bar. The bar eye, it has been shown to be due to the duplication of a specific site in the X chromosome of Drosophila, and that we call as bar locus 16A. So this locus, it contains a dominant allele for normal eye. The narrowness or the oblongness of the bar eye is proportional to the number of duplication in the bar locus. In duplication heterozygous, the eye becomes much smaller and narrower than the normal one, and this is the bar eye character. So it is a typical example or classical example for tandem duplication. In duplication homozygotes, it becomes extremely small and narrow, and that case is called as double bar eye. So this is an example for duplication. And regarding the genetic effect, it is less deleterious when compared to the deletion type of aberration. Duplication is less deleterious than deletion, and in some cases it may become advantageous also. This duplicated set of regions, they serve as a raw material for future evolution. So they may not be having much effect on the phenotypic or some other activities, but actually they are seen as raw materials for future evolution, or then leading to speciation. So that is all about chromosome duplication.